Are you an emerging business leader? How would you like a full-ride MBA scholarship? It's possible. The Ivy College of Business is offering a full scholarship for one standout student in the online MBA. This first Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship will be awarded to one qualified candidate who is ready to start classes in the fall of 2026. Apply by May 15th. The link is copied below. Reach your full potential with the Iowa State MBA.
The Business Record News Headlines is brought to you by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University, where world-class faculty, staff, programs, and facilities come together to deliver business education for a rapidly changing world. At Ivy, students gain more than a degree, they gain real-world experience and the confidence to lead in any industry. Welcome to the Business Record Iowa News Headlines podcast presented by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University. This is your essential weekly briefing on local business news from across the state. I'm Business Record President Chris Conetzkey here with my co-host, Business Record Editor Sarah Diehn. We're starting with our Business Record Roundup, reviewing the top 3 stories reported by the Business Record Newsroom that you might have missed over the past week. Sarah, go ahead and start us off.
Thanks, Chris. The effort to redevelop Valley West Mall has hit a snag with the mall no longer under contract with the developer who has been working with the city over the past 9 months. ATI Group of Ankeny went under contract for the mall in August 2025, but has run into hurdles negotiating a buyout of JCPenney's lease, which runs through 2032. The lease gives JCPenney say over improvements made to the mall property. Without a buyout deal with the department store, ATI Group has told the Business Record the project is not moving forward at this time, while West Des Moines Mayor Russ Trimble is adamant a deal will get done. The proposed concept for the 60-acre mall site would include a mix of retail, restaurant, entertainment, and housing, as well as trails and 2 ponds connected by a canal. The city anticipates providing incentives not to exceed $110 million in the form of public infrastructure, loans, and grants, with total redevelopment costs estimated between $200 million and $300 million.
Technology employment in Iowa is forecast to grow at a modest rate this year, according to a new report from CompTIA. The report estimates 1.5% growth in Iowa's technology workforce, down slightly from the projected national rate of 1.9%. Based on jobs postings, the report says employer hiring activity shows the labor market is increasingly dominated by employers and roles seeking artificial intelligence skills. The report also finds there are more than 5,700 technology businesses in the state of Iowa.
In addition to work over on the Valley West Mall site, the city of West Des Moines is also considering zoning changes for a larger portion of the city to allow greater flexibility for redevelopment. City officials say the changes would help keep up with the trends and patterns that guide development today. The 650-acre area the city is studying, shown here, spans from 22nd Street west to 50th Street and from I-235 north to University Avenue. The city is studying multiple use development models as the need for large office spaces declined post-COVID and the retail landscape shifted. A city official said West Des Moines is working to be proactive to help the suburb attract future development. If approved by the city council, the new requirements would only come into effect when a building is being redeveloped. You can read all these stories in full and more news at businessrecord.com. Next up is our statewide headlines with the news you need to know from across Iowa.
The Des Moines Register reports a deal on property taxes at the Capitol has not been reached as the legislature stretches past the 100-day session. The House last week passed the Senate's version of the bill with changes that advance a revised version of the House Republicans' plan, sending the measure back to the Senate. The House bill includes a strict 2% cap on local government revenue growth rather than tying the cap to inflation, and leaves out the Senate provision that would increase taxes on multifamily properties in Iowa.
The Cedar Rapids Gazette reports the Iowa Senate has rejected Larry Johnson's appointment as director of the Iowa Department of Health and Human Services. Johnson was nominated by Governor Kim Reynolds after Kelly Garcia stepped down from the role in September last year. Johnson previously served as director of the state's Department of Inspections, Appeals, and Licensing. Iowa Senate Majority Leader Mike Klimisch filed a motion to reconsider Johnson's nomination.
The Des Moines Register reports the Iowa Supreme Court ruled last week in a lawsuit between Worth County and Worthwhile Wind, a company that had planned a wind energy project in the area. After initially supporting the project, county officials and newly elected supervisors changed course, implementing a new zoning ordinance with comprehensive restrictions. Worthwhile Wind parent company Invenergy won in district court, but the Iowa Supreme Court ruling Friday upheld the county's use of the zoning ordinance.
The Cedar Rapids Gazette reports a new higher education study finds Iowa has had the largest drop in public funding per full-time student in the last 25 years, relying more on tuition dollars than most other states. The 2025 report from the State Higher Education Executive Officers Association shows public higher education state appropriations dropped 46% in Iowa between 2001 and 2025. Additionally, the report says student dollars accounted for 63% of Iowa's total public higher education revenue last year, the fifth highest in the nation. Last week, the Iowa Board of Regents approved a 3% tuition increase for resident undergraduate students this coming year.
The Des Moines Register reports the USDA announced it is establishing a new National Food Safety Center at its facility in Urbandale. The center will be a hub for administrative, technical, and support operations for the Food Safety and Inspection Service, which helps ensure meat, poultry, and egg products are safe and properly labeled. The plan is part of a restructuring of the Food Safety Division. The new office will have about 200 employees, as well as some new employees relocated from Washington, D.C. The Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University is proud to introduce the Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship, a full ride opportunity designed to develop Iowa's next generation of business leaders. Full ride, full potential. Learn more and apply online at the link in the show description. That's our show for today, but before we go, we've got a couple of things for you to take with you through the rest of the week. One thing that's coming up, our second Power Breakfast of the year is coming up fast on May 14th. We're going to be delving into community health issues in Iowa and their connection to the economic vitality for our state and region. You can register at businessrecord.com/events, and we hope to see you there. Lastly, one fun thing to know, the Amana Colonies are celebrating spring the German way with Mayfest this weekend. Starting Friday, you can enjoy a weekend of live polka music, a beer garden, and traditional dancers. Thanks for joining us today, and thanks to our sponsor, the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University. Each week, you can count on us for a dose of balanced news with the context you need. If you enjoyed today's show, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday.